We've been talking a lot about a mommy makeover, but what about the guys? We know men don't experience childbirth issues, but they do experience some of the same issues when it comes to weight gain and fat distribution as they age. Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Medical, he's here to tell us about a makeover designed just for the men to help them get back to the shape that they want. We can't neglect the guys.
Good morning. Yeah, sometimes we have to give a little love to the men.
Okay, yeah, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to break it all down. We've talked about a mommy makeover right here on GMT, but what goes into a men's makeover?
Well, as men age, we don't have childbirth, obviously.
Right.
But we do get some of the same problems. We can get kind of thick around the waist and stomach and get that spare tire or beer belly that people talk about. And another big problem that some men have is they can put fat into their breast and really develop what we've referred to not necessarily lovingly as moobs or men boobs.
I heard that one before, but let's take a step back. You mentioned a beer belly or that spare tire. What can be done if that's the case?
Well, really for most men, liposuction is the best option to really get back into the shape. So we can take this and just make it into a thin, nice look. Or for some men, they may want to go to a full six-pack. So we can actually sculpt out a six-pack if we desire. So that kind of depends on where they are and what their goal is. But liposuction gives us a lot of options and can really do some real thinning in that spare tire area.
Now, I heard you earlier, you're kind of hesitant to say the word moobs. That is male boobs. You know, you gain the fat in your breast. What can be done there?
Well, for those men, liposuction really is the best option. It really can reduce that fullness, get rid of that extra fat. We think it's real important to get up under the arms. A lot of men develop all the way around, and it's important to get under there too. And then using the Smart Lipo allows us to do a lot of skin tightening, so we get a nice tightening look and not all droopy at the end on most men.
We just saw a few before and afters, and those are huge, huge transformations. What about just aging? You know, ladies and men, we just want to look younger.
Well, and men do wrinkles and sagging too.
Life.
So, and sometimes in the job force, that can be a disadvantage. So there are a lot of things. You can do simple things like just Botox and help with some of the tired or angry look that some men can develop. We like to do Thermage because it has no downtime. They can come in, get it done, go back to work the next day. And it's a really good option for lifting and helping the wrinkles. And then folks, some men lose a lot of volume in their face, especially here in the folds and on the cheeks.
Okay.
We can do fat transfer or our fillers on them and make a big difference as well.
A lot of options, but another I think issue that men tend to have is hair loss.
Hair loss in men is really prominent. We're all aware of that.
Yes.
And we now have some really great options. We have a laser. It's completely comfortable. Come in, get it done, go right back to work wherever you need to do. 98% of men see an increase in their hair. It's perfect for men that are just having some thinning. Folks that have had really a lot of loss and have that shiny baldness, hair transplant is the best option. We do a technique called follicular unit extraction, FUE. Yeah. And we actually transplant one hair follicle at a time, which gives a really natural full look when we're done. Our tool's the first one developed specifically for doing that.
All right, well guys, see, he is not neglecting you by any means. You really are covering the gamut. But you've been talking about this really great mommy makeover on Good Morning Texas for the last few weeks. Let's hear about it again.
Yeah, we are giving away a mommy makeover to someone in the North Texas area. We're really looking for folks who are active on social media because what we'd like to have is this shared out so people can understand what the experience is of having a mommy makeover.
Okay, so you have social media and this is something you're interested in. Do you have to be a mommy?
Not necessarily.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you're interested, just give them a call and you guys can have that conversation. Innovations Medical has locations in Dallas and in Fort Worth. The numbers are on your screen. It's 214-972-0353 or 817-873-2885 for more information. Of course, everything is online at innovationsmedical.com.